So everybody's heard of them. We looked at exponents in PEMDAS. It is the second step. We're going to talk about what they mean exactly. So first, there are two words that you need to know what they are. One of those words is base, and the other one is exponent. So if I have 5 with a 3 up here, 5 is my base. 3 is my exponent. We are multiplying the base as many times as the exponent tells us to. So in this case, I'm going to multiply 5 3 times. How are we doing so far? Okay, got a lot of silence there. So we're going to take, and we're going to group these. We're going to multiply 5 times 5, which is 25. And then times 5. 25 times 5 is 125. So the way we say this is we say 5 to the power of whatever the exponent is. In this case, it's 3. What you're going to need to know is that 2 and 3, when 2 and 3 are the exponents, there are special words that we used. This is 5 cubed, and cubed just means that your exponent is a 3. This is 4 squared, and it means that we're going to multiply 4 twice. So 4 squared equals 16. Okay, I'm going to pause for a minute and let everybody catch up with what we're writing. Okay.
So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4.
So that would be 4 to the power of 5. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And I would group those, and I would do 16 times 16 times 4, because I'm grouping these two and I'm grouping these two. Does that make sense? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So that is 4 to the power of 5. We're not going to finish that. We're going to do fairly easy stuff. Somebody tell me what 2 cubed equals.
2 to the power of 3.
That's how we would say it. What does it equal when we work it out?
It equals 6.
2 times 3 equals 6. Is that what we're saying here?
I think 8.
The answer is 12.
It would be 8. 2 times 2 times 2. So that would be 4 times 2, which is 8. Okay. 3. Somebody tell me how we say that.
3 to the power of 4.
What is the answer? What is the solution for 3 to the power of 4?
I think it's 81.
It's 81. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and we group those, so we get 9 times 9, which is 81. Okay, how about... how do we say it?
2 to the power of 5.
Okay, 2 to the power of 5. How do we write it? How would you write 2 to the power of 5? So we're talking, this is called expanded form right here. How would we write 2 to the power of 5 in expanded form?
2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
Okay. So we would do 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4, and then we have that 2 left over. And then we would do 4 times 4 is 16, and then we have that 2 left over. So what did y'all get for 2 to the power of 5?
32. 32.
32. Now, when you're talking about exponents, guys, these numbers can get real big real quick. Somebody tell me how we read that.
Seven to the power of 4.
Okay, and we write it as 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So we have 49 times 49. Is that going to be a small number?
No.
No. So that's going to equal 2,401 if my math is right, which I think it is. So these can get really big really fast. Do we have any questions so far? No questions? Okay. Now we're going to look at these in terms of order of operations. If we're using the order of operations and we have 2 plus 3 squared minus 6, we don't have parentheses, so we're going to do exponents first. So we do 2 plus, what is 3 to the power of 2, or 3 squared? What is 3 squared?
$27.
3 times 3. There's only 2 3s there.
9.
9. So we have 11 minus 6, or 5. Okay. Okay, so here I do everything in parentheses first. 5 minus 2 cubed. 5 minus 8, which is negative 3. Now here is something that you aren't going to see a lot, but you might see. Okay, where you have a exponent on the outside of parentheses. And so we do it applies to everything inside the parentheses. So we're going to add these, and we get 3 cubed, which is 3 times 3 times 3. And we group them, and we get 9 times 3, which is 27. Do you guys have any questions about this?
I have a question about the one you just did.
Okay.
So how exactly did you do that when the 3 is inside the parentheses but the other 3 isn't?
The exponent applies to everything inside the parentheses. So it just that 3, that exponent, the power of 3 applies to the 3 in the parentheses.
Okay.
Okay. Exponential form and expanded form are terms you're going to see that you're going to want to know. That you're going to see from time to time. Exponential just means you use the exponent. Expanded means that you have expanded it out to the base multiplied by itself that many times.